Hey, welcome back, Cosmic Seekers. How you guys doing? This is Cosmic Boogeyman, and we are back with another tarot deep dive with me, Cosmic Boogeyman. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm going with the Cosmic Collective this time. Get my music dialed right in here. There you go. A little bit better on my end. Yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, you're just hanging in here with me. I'm just going to be reading live. Yeah, there's no cue to rejoining. Nothing here is nothing for live tarot. I'm just basically pulling for the Cosmic Collective. If you're here, it's because you're meant to be getting this message. Yeah, I read live. I read live last night actually, and I'll read again on Monday. Sometimes I read on Sunday morning, so you might want to catch that. This is just a collective reading for anyone that's a subscriber, member. No worries. Don't be embarrassed. Enjoy the energy. Yeah, we're just hanging out here. This is the opening read, though. This is a good reading. This comes across with that energy of love, the manifestation of creation. We like this energy because it's given us that new hope to finding ourselves through I don't want to say through failure, but through the abundance through creation. It's this feeling that the storm doesn't last forever. You can actually see this is like stormy weather. This is not like comfortable weather out here. You wouldn't want to be left on a raft out in the water overnight in this water. I feel like this is not kind of water. This is not how do you want to be left. So the sun always finds its way back is this energy. So you're not lost. Your soul is simply finding its way home. New paths are being expanded every day. Let's keep reading here. Let's keep reading for just a moment. Yeah, see? Page of Pentacles. Good energy. Page of Pentacles is a messenger. All pages are messengers, but pages of Pentacles more come across as life lessons. They have that really underlying Hierophant energy, that deep King of Pentacles, like one day I will be, I can be, this is mine. Taurus energy, unyielding, really powerful. Look at this. With enough hard work, nothing can stop you. That's what it is. I like this energy because it's really undying. It's divinely gifted. It comes from the heavens. It's those moments of clarity, the moments of cosmic hope, the dreaming that you found it. You know, when a song comes on after you've just been thinking about it, that kind of moment, that reality that you are always creating, that moment. This is what I like about this. It gives me that energy that you found yourself. The universe speaks in whispers, and you just listen to it with your heart. You say, yes, you heard me. I like that. Your light is never dimmed. It's never dimmed. Sometimes just a little bit. It just needs a little bit of stillness to shine. That's all. Let's keep pulling here. Yeah, if you haven't been with me before, I have 5 tarot decks. I'm just pulling for the Cosmic Collective. I have chat on. I don't necessarily look at chat for a little bit. I know my moderators will eventually pop on. There's the passion. There's a belief. There's a creation. There's a understanding. From the Ace of Wands, from the divine hand, you're given this ability to create. You know what it is. You know what it is. If you ask your inner self and said, hey, do you know what you want to build? It would say, hell yeah, I know what it is. Some of us we have this crazy idea, like I want to build a skateboard company, but we would never tell people, right? We have this insane idea, but that light's never dimmed because that insane idea is still insane. It just needs that moment to come out, that growth, whatever it is. It needs somebody to allow it to grow. That's what we're looking for. And sometimes we let go of what was, that the old days. And there's that life lesson. I was talking about the Hierophant already. I like when I get into this deep energy, I can pre-predict the cards coming out. That's kind of bringing across a couple energies. My spirituality, my spiritual mediumship that I used to do before I even got into town. Because the stars, they don't apologize for giving gifts to people, to giving things to, but I'm not looking to do anything more than just allow you to find your brilliance. That's the truth. You should never help anyone else be anything less than their better version of themselves either. That's the goal. It's an ever-ending pay it forward, you know, not the I'm going to pay it forward. Hey, see me? I'm paying it forward. No. Look it. See? It's this one. I just went through it. I just finished the uprights on these. If you haven't taken a look, they're available. You can just go watch it. Like I'm teaching you tarot for a reason. It's about the journey. I just explained even in the reversal about how you went through this major challenge. You already just overcame something. If you're here, you're listening, you heard this, you're gonna go, yeah, oh yeah. There's a hurdle you had to overcome. You're either 1/3 or 2/3 the way there. That's there's no other way about it. You're basically almost there, or you're basically just getting into it. There's one of those two things, because the life lessons tied into the hard work. The divine touch means an angel's touching this energy saying, I'm pushing you to do this. Unapologetically do this. I like what I see here, because it's not about the money, it's about the being yourself. Yeah, I knew there was something coming. Because it's almost like you get that one moment of, I don't know, I can't. And whatever that is, it holds you back. It's the deepest wounds that you had from before, the old wounds. They haven't yet healed all the way. But that is what, that's for this energy. These swords represent intelligence, wisdom, long term. They're not quite formed yet, but the universe says, no, that's why they're not formed. Because we're going to form them now. Instead of forming them one at a time and going, I know how to make a sandwich, bread first. You know, you're learning how to make, you're getting the entire recipe at an instantaneous moment. You're becoming a master chef. From the moment you step in the kitchen, you're like, I don't know how to cook, to master chef. That is amazing energy. But the universe doesn't want you to know that. That's why it's telling you. It's like, it's kind of like it's a gift, because you're in between two worlds. But past life dictates that you have this. This gift is yours. You've already had it. It's been predetermined. That's what the Three of Pentacles is. Three of Pentacles gives us this devil. I call it devil in the details. It's a commitment, but we have this long term. We have the people kind of coming together, community. We have them growth, divine energy. I also see them with this past life. We have this growth here in the life lesson being tied into it. It's almost like two roads are coming to a path. Yeah, see? This is the same location. You can see like the inside outside kind of playing out here. The universe says that you have this, maybe there was a family or religion, or there was a religious family member, or there was maybe maybe there's a correctional play out here with a lifeline. And I mean, like, you were supposed to go one way and things went another way in your family line or lineage, and it's always carried a burden on you. So it's like left people out in the cold. That's the burden here. But that is in essence 2/3 of the way there. I think that's what it is. You've been learning a bigger life lesson. We always put life lessons at like kind of a minute scale. But you're not behind. You're exactly where your soul needs to be. You're right there. You're right there. Fear is merely an invitation to prove to yourself how strong you are. You're afraid. You see how it's spreading out. I'm telling you guys, like, Prince Charming right there. Take off the blindfold. What are the swords here telling us? The swords are telling us something very telling. These are both Gemini energies. Knight of Cups is basically giving us that moment of saying, we're figuring out Pisces energy, moon energy, the unknown, the hidden within ourselves. The what we never figured out. We never knew. We just knew it was there. It's like that abundance, the ability to kind of give to others, even at that last moment. I'm going to grab from a secondary deck here because I'm very curious to see if there's anything else in here. I feel like there's at least a few more things, because at the very root of this, you have 5 pentacles, which means you're starting to grow money. Money from when you had none. Money starts to come in. I think that's true. Yeah. Look. This is a different kind of reading. Because we do usually do the 9-card read. This is like some kind of like weird diamond shape here. I just let the cards pull themselves. That's the honest to God truth. When I pull cards, it's just I'm home today. It's a snow day for me in my current day. And so I'm just here. And I said, you know what? I just did some recording, came down. I said, I'll just do this I'll do a backup recording. And then I said, no, I'm going to do this. Cosmic Collective Energy. We had a really good live. And now we're getting an idea of what this is. We're starting to see that we really are not behind. We're really understanding that the Cosmic Collective Energy, if you're hearing this and you're understanding this and this is getting out to you, let me know. Because those quietest moments that you felt that were happening, those were absolutely the loudest ones. Those are the ones that are echoing over and over and over, and they're like reverberating. There's a closed door mentality at the center of this. I don't know why. That divine redirection, that's happening. That is happening for a reason. It's not rejection. It's a redirect. The angels are telling you, we're going to probably see an angel card come out here real soon. I'm taking a moment to appreciate the reading in my own time, place, because we have the cup here. We have the cup being handed by the divine. It's like a divine prince or princess charming here. It has hidden passion here. It's in the future, but there is someone who's not seeing things the way they should. Even though they are, this can't last long. This is muddy water. This is gonna fall out. No one, they're gonna, if anything, they'll feel silly when they fall out. So they want me to basically connect the dots here. So, at the end of the day, this takes the luster off this. Like what you thought was so unachievable becomes more achievable. The wands here tells me the passion here is just so powerful. It's changing your perception. It has almost a feeling of going nowhere fast, but in reality, the universe says no, it's going to you now. But you're telling the universe, oh, it's going nowhere fast. The universe says, oh, you want us to cancel the order. We'll cancel the order. That's okay. We will. Like, we'll cancel the order for you. But when you say this out loud and you keep this very, very clear and you say out loud to yourself and you start to reiterate that, oh, I have no control, then you have no control. Control comes from within. I'll reiterate, I'll split the deck here to show you guys. Look, it starts from this. This is past life energy. So this is like your beginning of everything, your beginning of essence, your moment of creation. That is sending your higher self a message saying, we've created from doing this. I don't fully understand what this is, but it's doing work and it's doing life lesson work. That's what this message is. This is not a verbal message. This is a feeling. It's a vibrational message. If you're hearing this, it's going to you because it's meant to go to you. It's meant for you to hear this. There is a pentacle, which is like almost like a spark, a creative spark, and it almost catches fire. Catches fire as a manifestation, more money, more wealth, whatever this is. But you cause yourself a moment of doubt, self-doubt. Don't do it. Your guides, and I can even hear it amplified by my guides, tell me that these unseen hands that you keep putting yourself in, because you have a very high level of power, a spiritual power you have yet to I'm telling you, in like 5 to 7 years, your spiritual power is yet to be even untapped. But what you're doing is you're essentially, think of it like this, taking the wheel at high speeds, saying, well, I don't know, and it takes the vehicle off course. When very well you got into the vehicle, the dream, the manifestation, knowing you wanted what you wanted. And there you are. You're already committed. There's a desire. And that's the thing. When you close your eyes, you just dream. That is the fuel that keeps that vehicle going forward. That's a different desire. That's different. You're trying to use that fuel to go obtain. You're saying, well, I got enough fuel. I can drive around for hours looking for them. No. That's not the same. That's toxic. That's what they're telling you. Your manifesting is different. That's parking your vehicle. being comfortably in the sun, enjoying yourself, reminiscing on how wonderfully you have become a soul, and allowing them to come find you, like hide and go seek. As a soul, this is amazing, allowing that unseen hand to let this guidance happen. The universe is always conspiring in your favor, and yet you don't doubt. Sometimes this happens, and at other times you say, no way, I have to make them come to me. Right? What is meant for you will never, ever pass you by. This is why we're attracted to things like the moon energy, right? Because we know there's that exoticness to the moon. What I'm seeing here, and I'm seeing in this energy, is I see this, this connection, this deep connection to this energy that you're going into, like finding yourself. And the more you find yourself, the more you wonder who you were in the beginning. Like, it's like, how did I get to that other place? It's almost like opening, I would say, what the term would be Pandora's box. Does that make sense? And when you're opening Pandora's box, what does that do to you? It just adds more questions than you had answers to. And that's what I'm saying, is you're trying to get to that next level, manifesting. So I'm going to pull a couple cards here because I just want to clarify what this is to the next place. Yeah, this is intuition. These girls, when they get together, they love to party. People say, well, oh, they don't look, the numbers, they don't line up, they're not the next. It's like cousins. You ever had a cousin that you just would hang out with, and it was like, oh no. like the aunts, uncles, everyone's like, oh, this is going to be fun. And you're like, oh no, we're putting the cousins together. Like, that was the thing. It's that cousin energy that brings the energy in. Look into that. What is that cousin energy? Why is there such a bond there? And the 3D, where we all recognize it. Everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. Powerful, weak, doesn't matter. We all say yes to that. That's where the divine brings us into this and says, soul tribe. There's soul tribe. That's the deep, that's divine. That's telling you something. That tells you that's where that begins. That's where it ends. That energy, that divine, that powerfulness. That's the same as where you manifest from. Because there's a divine power in there saying, wow, we must have something that we didn't understand. Last card, justice. And there it is. It's the balance. It's the understanding. It's that Libra energy. It's that sword. It's the completing of the swords that we're trying to complete from the other side. But once we complete them, like I said, it's game on. Because then you can do anything at any power. It's getting to that finish line first. Without burning out. Without firing all thrusters too early. You know what I'm saying? You're almost there. You're very close. You have so many swords. You have so much passion. This is so close. And I love to have this very, very close at the heart. I see very much so power energy coming into the spring. You see a lot of green grass. You see a lot of growth. You see a lot of this. This is what I like to see. So we're getting out of that frozen energy. All right, let's check chat. Let's see how you guys are doing. That's just the opening. How you guys doing? I just decided to hop on. I told you. I said hit that notification bell to all. I always say it. But this is a Cosmic Collective. That's what this is. I'm just chilling. Where is my chat? What did I do with it? I don't like to always watch it because then I get influenced by the magic energies you guys bring. All right. This is a general. This would be a general for everybody. And I decided to hop on early. I said, let me just see what's going on. Let me see if anyone's even in. So I decided to hop in here. So let's see what's going on. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Yeah. Let's take a gander. But yeah, I was live last night for a while, and then I'll be live again probably Sunday morning. But we'll see what's going down. All right. Let's see. All right. All right, so let's move on. Getting to the collective. Go with a quick 9. So we're going to go with a quick 9 here and see what we pick up. That's study or love. We got that in the bottom cornerstone. We got a bold, courageous fire leader up there. Also picking up Leo energy here in the bottom root chakra. Brand new start. Brand new start. I like this. Offering love to the past. Ace of Cups, abundance energy, fruitful energy. The temperance energy, the divine energy, the love energy, the winged one. This is short throw energy. This is Gemini energy. It's also dark horse cannon energy. There's some kind of like refusal to see something, refusal to kind of get into something, the Gemini energy. It could be that's like imminently coming in. Brand new start even. Almost like there's like, I want this, but I don't. Who knows? The Sun card comes in reverse, almost like we see this, but we don't, or we want this, but we can't have it. That's also a possibility. What we also do is we have this underneath it all. We have the studying. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups energy is this, I am what I am. Like, it's kind of study or love. It's like, take me or leave me, do what you want. And that's what you want. This could be you. This could be you. I could see you kind of owning this. I could see a lot of you guys owning this energy, because when I read for you, that's your energy. Because when I get into the heart of your energy, when you guys open your souls right up to me and I get into the energy and I feel you, this could be you, because that's you just bearing your cup, saying this is who I am at the very high of this, the very, very creator of my being. And this is like at the top of the emotions. I call this the 360. So think about standing in a building, at the highest building in the city of cities, in your creation, in your universe, and seeing everything. There's a divine angel up there saying, hey, let me show you how bold and creative you are. Like, you're very powerful. Whatever that is, it's like you have the divine energy pushing you to go forward. That's the short throw energy. Like, it can be backed up. So when I say this, like, you can see the foil card here. That's how this got into this position. Backed up by the divine angel. Like the kind of like whenever like you go quiet or whatever, that's because you're working on your energy. Whenever you kind of step back, that's because the angel's saying, yeah, I'm blocking you. I'm saying I want this to redirect for you. Brand new start, whatever is going down here is because of this redirect. It's preparing you for this launch. It's like you're going into the stratosphere. It's almost like this dark horse cannon of money, whatever this is going to come into something very big. Yeah, see? It's kicking even this reality out of position. I say that with all seriousness. And we sometimes joke, and I have a coworker, and here's a story. This is before I was even like really thinking about even going live. It was probably the summer before that, about 6 to 8 months before I went live. And I was reading tarot, and I would bring them into work and do all this stuff. Say these cards here actually read this worker. And he goes, read me. I read him, and death card and all this other stuff. I said, something bad's coming up, man. He goes, yeah, haha. He goes, I don't believe in any of that. He got fired like 4 weeks later. And I was like, I just saw it coming. So looking deeper into the stuff, the divine has brought you into a situation where you're seeing this, you. And that's what it's kind of like, it gives you is that energy. It's refusing to see that energy, whatever that is for you. You have to get into that. So that's what it is. Sometimes we don't want to see what we have in front of us, or whatever that is that's being handed to us. The gift that is. You ever see like a friend or a partner or an ally, somebody that you just put your energy in with, and you say, wow, they're so lucky. Their parent has built a business, a multi-million-dollar business, and they're going to hand it to them, but they don't want it. Have you ever questioned why that is? It's because they're torn. They're torn between a couple things, and that's what they're trying to say here, is because it's not a life lesson. There's no life lesson in the handing of that. And we all see it going, oh, no life lesson, huh? Yeah. You're cheating. You just cheated. And that's what that is. And we all see it. At a very divine, very root-based, super basic, foundational level, we all go, you cheated. And we know it, because as a soul, we know at the end of the day when it's clocking out, we've done it many, many times, millennia of times. we're just here again. Like, we're here again. This is school. We're at school. Like, we're at school. And we choose to come back because we can learn. This is the place we learn. We actually have fun, and we can, like, kind of realign ourselves. There's a lot more to this. It's so fun. And the energy you bring is the energy you bring out. It's so good. Because the way you end is the way you kind of head out of this. And you go, oh, I missed the golden ring. You know? Whatever that is. And most people go, I want money. And it's like, that you can't bring that out. You don't bring that. It's the connections you connect. That's the thing. That's what you're starting to realize. The money's there. The money's a construct. It really is. I'm telling you, get into that mindset. Get into that mindset when you close your eyes, you talk to the universe, and just watch. Watch. There are friends. I have friends upon friends that can manifest money. It's when you think you don't have money that you lose money. Flip the switch on that. It's really hard to do when you don't have money, but I'm telling you, it's this. It's vroom vroom energy. I need a car, I'm getting a car. I need a car, I'm getting a car. What happens? I get a car. Whoa, nice car. The car payments are too much. The car payments are too much. And what happens? The car payments are too much. I'm telling you, it's a mindset. You literally set your universe into motion. It's your growth mindset. And people say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Cosmic. And I'm like, you have no idea. If I could break down even 1/10 of what I lived through. But I have a couple friends that sign on this channel that have been my friends since before I was even in kindergarten. It is not, and I grew up in a really tough city. Like, there's no joke. I'm not trying to brag or say anything, but I have had a rough life. See, divine card pull, judgment. We've all gone through this. This is not just me. This is us. This is not just for me. The judgment calls for everybody. I'm just using this platform to get us together and say, hey, you're with me. Let's rock this motherfucker. Like, really? Like, see? This is us. This is the rocket ship right here. This is the fuel. I don't care if you want to study or if you want to love. And study is like a job. That's what I look at it as. The money's going to be there. Like, it'll just come in. Just close your eyes and I promise you it will be there. That's this. See? It's the cup. That's the most important thing. The fuel is going to be there. We're about to light the rocket. We're going to get you going. And those Soul Tribe members that are hearing me, those Cosmic Collective members that are hearing me, that intuition that fires it off, that's coming from the divine. That's what this is. That's the deepness. I told this last night when I was on my live. I said, when the Hermit comes in reverse and that lantern is down, that's looking deep. That's like, what is underneath here? Like, let's get that. Let's get the flashlight. Let's get that flashlight under the couch. You know, the scary part. The moon energy. I'm telling you, we look at this energy. Whoa, jump! And I almost caught it. So when that means something. So when you almost caught it, that almost means something. So you're almost catching that amazing run of money. So that means we probably almost caught it. You almost caught that amazing run of money. Dark horse candidate, you're already holding something that's very valuable. And that could be you, your energy, something, the idea. The idea is absolutely right there on the precipice of coming out. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This could be by the end of August you have this idea fully into fruition, just so you know. I'm trying to see what this is top down, because that's actually trying to tell me something. Yeah, this is brand new start. This is telling me something here. It's like a funnel. It's almost like it's funneling. It's slow moving right now, logically. Queen of Cups energy, that's Cancer. That it's almost June, July, and then kicks off in August. That's what you're being told or being led to do. Bold creative energy. This is also Leo energy. This is strength energy. We're also getting a lot of strength energy. You're liking this. Call from the Judgment card. Liking the Judgment card sitting there too at the center. This is the divine. This is the divine calling you, saying, good job, you're doing it. Whatever work you've been putting in, it's being noticed. And you're basically being patient. That's the patience card, saying I'm patient. Not being rude, you know, kind of like I'm ignoring. In the upright, that's ignoring. That's like saying, nah, whatever. The tree of life is here, kind of protecting you in this, saying that's what this is. The tree of life is holding you kind of like as, I don't know, at bay. It's like you're being put in a place where you can understand who you are from this place of you're not broken. You're simply in the process of becoming whole. You're connecting your realities. See? Empress energy. So I get into that connection. Like, what does it mean to be from top to bottom, not just from parts of yourself that you like? Every challenge is sacred. It's really challenging you to find who you are, letting go of what weighs you down. That soul of yours can really rise up. It can rise up every day. Simply become whole again. That's what this is. It's telling you there's parts of you that just are so valuable, and you just cannot see them. Because whatever happened, it happened to just test you, not ruin you. See? This is the past. This is emotions. That's why we carry this in our past. And we can even move beyond this. We can actually see it really hurts. Like, this is our heart, mind, soul center. This is that gray area. This is like, we don't want to even go in there sometimes. We don't want to even think about it. Like, if I start picking around up in this area, that's when it gets really dark. I start pulling like the devil card, you know, the death card. It gets really dark. Or even worse, I start pulling the 10 of cups, and you start seeing the happy things that you were like, oh, we almost were. And it goes, oh, I really miss them. That's the part that gets really tough. Because the divine says we have so many passive lifetimes that we could have gone, but we have this. Look, see the matchup. Look, it's very cool, right? There's a gift that I have that I come on here to share with you, to give this amazing opportunity. If you're seeing this, then this must make sense to you, at least in some way, some fashion, that you're out in the cold. Your partnership has definitely been put on hold. Brand new start here, Cornerstone. Cornerstones, that's what these are. They represent that four main opportunities. Let's be honest. You can stand your ground, kind of like stand back, just still be lesser, not as strong-willed as you would be protecting them, but back down, almost use your intuition, or allow yourself to go find somebody like them, or find someone older like the person you had, or whatever this difference is. Maybe this is just you're looking for a mate similar, but you're not finding it. The universe is saying there's nobody like them. There's nobody that's like them. Every time you look, every time you start to look, you go, wow, it's worse. The brand new start looks like it's triggering because of this movement, this divine movement. The Queen of Cups is really a lover, is really someone who gives. The Cancer energy is the one who's like, I will never give up. I will love you to a fault, like that kind of energy. Life lesson energy, that's what's coming through here. This is almost divine touch saying, I'll stay with you through thick and thin, whatever that is. Let's pull an extra card just for a bonus, because we're going to give you this. Look, it's a wish granted even. That's what comes through here. It's because once you get beyond a certain place of, is it? What is beyond is it for you? What is beyond that place of can I, or will this work? Then you're like, oh, it does work. Then what do you have after that? The reality starts to build that then you can say, okay, well, I can. Then every challenge becomes less and less challenging. See what I'm saying? That's what the soul is. We basically break free. We become part of our light body. You're letting go of what weighs you down. Your soul can just rise. It's done. The light body, you're back out. You're back out. You're kind of like, oh, I'm out of school again. Oh, I graduated. It's the same kind of energy. It's like you're freeing yourself, saying, I can manifest. I can do all these things. The universe is like, yep. It's this. It's golden opportunities. That's this energy you start to find yourself in. And when I read different people, there's so many different approaches everybody takes. It could be because you're a Scorpio, or they come in and they're an Aries, and they're dating Libra. And that energy, that air fire energy, could play out really, really, really passionately. So I love reading for people because those energies allow me a chance to get in there and get deep. So what I found is coming on, this Cosmic Collective reading is almost like a cleansing reading. I had a really good time. See? Yep, see, my cards are jumping. It lets me kind of like send out those extra messages I couldn't send. And you might have seen other tarot readers send this out saying, hey, here's those bonus messages that we couldn't get to. And they would charge for that. That's this. Because there's energies out there that I couldn't read. And I was picking up on it, but that's this cosmic collective energy. So you're going to pick up on that kind of energy when I'm sitting here doing this. And I open up chats so you guys can hop on. Not so much I can chat with you, but so I can just keep reading. And some of this might be even real time. Might be when some of you in chat, I'm picking up that energy real time because we're so connected, which is so cool. And that's what this is. I was just guided to do this again. What I wanted to do was not working, and I can tell you my system has been very responsive to the collective, and we've all seen it. If you've been on the lives, go check out the last few lives. Seriously, ask anybody that's been there. It's been crazy. The microphone, all the audio just cuts out. I had one live just stop working, like it literally just disconnected me. My hands were on the table, and I just all of a sudden my live just stopped, like right at the perfect time. Like my guides were like, "And you're done." So I'm just following their guide. Like they're just telling me, do this. I'm like, gotcha. Because with me doing this, it allows me to read for you guys and do what everyone needs at the most appropriate time. And enjoying the ride, you know, setting up a little schedule for myself, working this out where I can be comfortably doing this. But sometimes the most powerful act for me is just to kind of learn to walk. And that's what I'm trying to do, is walk this spiritual path with you guys. And you're witnessing it. And that's what's so cool. I love learning tarot, and this is me learning tarot in a whole new light. Putting the tarot learning channel together is so cool. But I'm going to keep coming back with new learning content for you. So I would tell you just to put the playlist on, put it on repeat, and just sit there and fall asleep to it, because that's a really quick way. See? My guides are going to agree. See? Like I'm telling you. My cards just jump. Like they tell you. Like this is real deal. I don't know what it is, but I'm not asking you for money. I'm just asking you guys to kind of take a moment to understand. All right. This divine energy that you're wrapped in is so amazing. Never forget it. Never forget it. Let's get going here. Let's go on chat for just a moment. I want to see if anyone's awake or here. How you guys doing? How is everyone here? Is anyone even with us? Yeah, guys, I'm just hanging in here. You know what this is? This is just a collective reading. I'm just on here just doing a collective hanging out, where I kind of would have done this for myself and just kind of read a little bit for my own energy, just to kind of clear the energy after our live. I said, let me go live again and do this. I did this the other day, and it was kind of interesting. I got some good readings. It was good energy. I don't know exactly what this is, but I'm going to call it the Cosmic Collective for now. But it's definitely some of your energy. So it's not for anyone. We call it a general reading right now, because I don't know what this is, but it's definitely picking up somebody. So I can tell you guys, I'm definitely hitting something. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, so I'm just leaving chat off. Chat is open if you guys are you're welcome to hang around in here. Say hi, let me know, pop in, let me know you guys were in here, just listening for a few minutes. This might be one of those kind of come back and listen later things. But yeah, I love that you guys are kind of around. I love that. It just makes me know, but there's definitely energy here still. It's like resonant energy. It's like I had that Saturday thing lingering. And it's really teaching me something about times and timelines and really interesting things. So, all right, let's get going. Let me keep going. And yeah, no, I'm sorry to disappoint. I know you guys love me. I know you love when I read live for you. But I can tell you, the Cosmic Collective guy, you guys are really helping me enjoy this a lot. You can go to cosmicboogeyman.com and book if you're interested. But for right now, I'm just doing this. And yeah, see, my hands are vibrating. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right. Yeah, see, it's so interesting. Here we go. Here we go, Joe. All right, let's jump in. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, so I'll be back. I'll be back on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. for live. So I could read you. Honestly, it's just random. It's all random. Me, my little trusty ally, Renduska. She'll be back. She's dealing with some stuff right now. No worries. But I talked to her. I have, and I actually we're adding in. We get Teja V basically coming in as the second moderator. Really, it's really nice. Yeah, see, it's like some good energy. So whatever the energy is, it's definitely assisting us with understanding that we're growing and building the Q. I love the Q because the Q tells me it's the core of the subscribers. It like lets me know you guys are like digging the channel, like you're really into it. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. This is just a general read. I'm just like letting the cards come out, and I'm just going to interpret for a second. See what I'm saying? Like that's the channel, the heart chakra channel. This is millions to one, billions to one. They say sometimes just let cards come out. Don't pick the verbiage. Don't pick the verbiage, bro. And this is a message going back to past self, you know, when you first got here, you know, that kind of a message. Like when you first did this, world upside down, loving this. Ultimately, it comes down to a choice, And I always look, there's people, two cups. So the divine's handling your communication and their communication, whatever that would mean. But there's regret right now. You're both handling this regret in a different way. The regret is seriously, I would say, thinking about, do I want this to continue? Because we go from 5 to 6 of cups right here, right? This is here and now. This is a divine, like it's divinely influenced by this. So that 6 of cups is really saying it's divine touch. It's saying the angels have come in, touched this, said this is reality. Backing it up right there. In my read saying there's an angel, like where? Right there, and there. You can see an angel hiding in the center of your heart here. So you have an angel in your reading. There's an angel here for you. So sometimes I just let the reads read for themselves. So definitely get twin angels. You get some kind of major shift change happening here. It's not necessarily a mirror. It's almost like a twin something. It could be twin flame, but twin shifting. It's almost like, I feel like when I talked about this, I haven't talked about this in a little while, but you take each other's hands and you kind of spin. If you guys have ever done this when you were kids, you would grab each other's hands and you would just start spinning, right? It's that infinity, you know, that would be that. Because there's a bonus card coming out here. If you're here with me and you're listening and you're within ears reach of this, let me know by a thumbs up. Let me know by a like. Let me know by hitting up those comments and let me know you're here and enjoying. Because this is past life too. This is more than like twin flame, divine partnership, divine switching. Like, I need you, you need me, we both need each other. That's how we're going to get better. The angel's in here saying, I got you. Top down logic says that angels popped in here saying, I'm forcing this switch because I'm like your coach. I'm your life coach, whatever that is. Study or love, yes. You know, it's like, yes, which one? Bold choices are made saying, I want them both. Like, why do I have to pick? And the universe says you don't. No judgment. I think what it is, it's saying you're basically going for anything you want. It's your world. We just live in it. And that's not being, being wise. That's just being honest. You have to sometimes think in that reality that you limit your own perception. You limit your own amount of how far you can go. That's what it is. You come down to this and the universe says, hey, where is your limitation? What is your limitation? Because we have 3 pentacles here, but you have past lives. Like, what is that telling you? Like, come on. Like, there's something more here. You're pulling a couple angels. You're pulling 3 angels back to back to back. 1, 2, 3. And the angels show up in 3 different ways. They're saying 369, that knows numbers, that's like in a situation comes out saying the universe is trying to get your attention. You're seeing like 1111, you're seeing 111, you're starting to see numbers. That's you, but you're not absolutely paying attention to it, or you're seeing it and it's not resonating. That's going to tell me here, what are we supposed to do logically? What are you supposed to do? This is the communication coming from the divine down. Logically, what are we supposed to be doing here? This is coming in, right? Look, it's almost like the universe is teasing you. No joke. It's saying like, oh, you just walked by the 555. You know what that is? It's like your code or whatever. Like you have $555 million in the future. Like that becomes like a monumental moment. I know it sounds insane. I know it sounds crazy. But the universe comes into this like with the spiritual mindset saying like anything is possible in your reality. Like when you open up this world to crypto, you open this world to like whatever we're getting into, this like tokenization of assets. They're saying we're basically like turning this into like it's close to like video game mentality. No joke. Like I'm being serious for a half a second here. Because they're saying we're gonna basically turn everything to digital assets. So even like coming down to like variants of even like weird things like those NFTs are gonna boost up again. That kind of stuff. I think that's what's gonna end up happening. But that's what this weird thing is. We don't see what's happening, but you can absolutely go back to something that you were working on or looking at, and that could be like all of a sudden you're making money again. Stability back in your play. Past life dictates that you take control of the situation. This is your life, not theirs. You have to understand, when I pull cards, I pull it from a place of like I'm grabbing a book out. And not Akashic Records kind of thing. Like I'm pulling a book out and I open a page and then I see it. Sometimes I see these cards right before I grab the book. I see the card. I don't say anything. It's almost like slow motion. So like this kind of stuff is stability, and this is past life, and this makes like total sense in my intuition right now. See, it's like I don't even think, I just pull. It's like hair trigger. It's like, you know, like a gunslinger. It's that kind of thinking. So when I do this and I fire these off, this is to tell you, because you're here to listen. That's 3 Pentacles. That's devil in the details. You've locked and loaded. Whatever was locked and loaded by the end of December, whatever you said, this is what I want, end of December, my end of the year kind of manifestations, whatever those manifestations were at the end of the year, your mantras, whatever you're setting in place, they're coming to fruition. Like they're launching. This is launching. Why? Because past life says, oh, you put an order in, here we go. So we're going to keep pulling for a second and see what you get, because you have launched. See, look, it's basically coming out. And this is what's almost unfair, because you have this ability and you don't even realize you have this. And you have this ability to launch beyond all reality. And this is like you're using angels, an angel's ability. This is like a long forgotten ability, a long forgotten, how do I say it? Religion. And I don't want to put a religion onto it, because this is not that. Because this is sacred to only you. Like, this is only you. This is you finding you. You're being true to who you are. And that's what this is. You're in a battle. This is a vortex. When I have these cards fall like this is a vortex. And what comes down here is just trying to find out what you're going to be doing next. I'm going to skip this for a second and just jump ahead. See? Passion. The one thing that makes you you is that passion. Oh my God, is the passion. Oh, the passion is what makes you so powerful. That's what carries this wand. I think you go very, very passionately forward with this wand, saying, I want this. You can even go back into the past and say, remember me? And they melt. Whoever this person is, it's like, remember me? And that alone melts people. Underneath it, we're going to pull for this, because I always love to pull for the vortex. It's kind of like the little kid in me poking the bear, you know? It builds your intuition. So when it happens, it's kind of like spinning the wheel of fate. It's 50-50. Good or bad could happen. No joke. It's black hole stuff. I'm not kidding you. All kidding aside. So when I get the vortexes in my readings, that tells me something good or bad is actually happening. And you basically got your intuition is starting to happen, to go up. You're starting to realize things, starting to notice things. Maybe deja vu's kicking in, or something even better than that. You're starting to kind of know things are happening. You have a feeling something's about to happen. That's even better, because you're starting to vibrationally pick up on the future you. This passionate version of you, I don't know if this is you or them, but there's an Aries energy here. This is also Leo energy. This is strength. This is by July, no later than July. This kicks off. The divine says, I divinely, passionately push this forward, but I want to make sure you understand. There's a lot of work that's being done here. This is not just hey, just flip the switch, you're in. Whatever goes down here is going to be a major shift, a major change. You're not going back. There's no coming back after July. Do you understand that? That's what's coming in. That's what's changing you. See how these cards are launching off? Like, if you're hearing this, claim this, because this is changing you. Look, I can't even, it wants me to put these, I was like, I'm putting these back, and I wouldn't even get in close. Whatever these cards are, they're for you. Look at this. Do you guys see this? Let me know you see this. Let me know you see this. Please let me know you're on live. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That is crazy good. Like that, I call those, I actually just, the last couple of weeks we've been calling them the Sentinel. Oh my, the Sentinel is coming in. The Sentinel's coming in basically saying we're changing everything. It's like hitting the $1 billion lottery. What is going down? Four of Pentacles energy, what is that? January hitting into Six of Cups. We already got timelines here. We're starting to get timelines because we got Three of Wands, which is end of March. What is this? What is this? Yeah, no more heartbreak. It's basically setting it up. Get curious. Whatever you're getting into is very, very lucrative. It comes back to this cup. Where is this cup we're at? Where is this cup? You fell in love with this idea. Something is coming down the pipe for you. Something you wanted very badly is coming at you. See? Love. Something you fell in love with, an idea. There's your angel, basically carrying the idea over. We have this happen. Your passion. It's something you've been very passionate about. That one thing you can't stop thinking about. That one thing that's always on your mind. And I almost feel like it could be more than a person, but it could be a person. Because the divine says we are going to change this. This is all going back. Two Sentinels. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. There's a change. There's definitely a going in deeper. Like, this is like we're going down. You and this person have to get to work. There's an offer coming down. Whatever this is, this other person is they're going to face their demons. Like that kind of energy. Whatever this is, and it's bigger than that. There's a financial burden or financial, see? I told you, financial burden. Did I not just pull this and say financial burden? Wow. Yeah, there's a devil card. I knew it was coming. Yeah, let me just kind of roll. Can we keep rolling with this? This is good energy. I mean, I'm not saying it's good energy, but I can tell you some people are going to be going, yeah, that's me. That's all me. That was me. Wow. Whatever this is leftover stuff. It's like going through the fridge after Thanksgiving or, a big party. Enjoying that energy. I'm just shuffling these bad boys up. I'm going to bring them into this. The energy's so in these cards. Wow. It's getting deep, though. And it could be moving on. It could be moving on, but it's almost like moving on with power. Like my journey's that way. It's really good. It almost wants me to keep going on that. I'll know in a minute. All right, let's see. Let's see, not sneaky. Yeah. I think it wants you to move on from that deck anyway. That basically is saying, like, it's kind of like a lot of like introspection. That's kind of what that is, so which is fine. All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. And if you've been with me before, thank you for coming back. And if you're just subscribing, thank you for subscribing. We have crushed like the 15,000 mark. How crazy is that? it's just a few weeks ago. I was just kidding about it. And kidding about my subscribers, not kidding about them, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not reading for personals today. I'm definitely just vibing. And so kind of like this is like the leftovers is kind of the best way to put it. I did this on Saturday, and it was really good because I was like, I wish I did this earlier because it felt so good. Because I got like that extra energy out from the reads. Because you guys were all dialing into me, to my energy. Some of you guys were just vibing with me when I was on live. And because I leave my energy open sometimes way too much, and it's leftover energy, which is interesting. So somehow some of this energy is your readings. So I can just tell you this collective stuff it does work. And at least from my side of things. So I'm going to read for a little bit longer and we'll see how this works. But yeah, it's definitely, I'm feeling it. But if you haven't been with me before, I'm live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then for members, I'm live on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. But I sometimes also go live on Sunday mornings for what I call cards and coffee. But it's members always get priority. So if you're a member, you always get priority for any live reading. And the other thing is there's a members only event, which is just the Mondays. So depending on what's going down, I might open up another members live, but we'll see. But I'm always available at cosmicboogeyman.com. So, but yeah, this is just I usually do a monthly, like offline, and this is kind of the online version of that. And this is just way more fun for me. Because I can feel you guys. It's so cool. See? The car jumps. Like, it just jumps right out. I can feel it jumping versus, like, when I'm pulling offline, it's, I have to reach really far. It's, like, less lifting for me. And way more fun. Because you guys can tune in right away. So I like that idea. Let's see. Who is this? That's Scorpio Cancer. I'm sorry, Scorpio Death card energy. King of Cups is always, it's not a bad card, but next to the Chariot, this is water energy right away. So you have water in Aquarius. We have the Two of Cups, basically signifying some kind of water exchange, because that's water, air. So let me just keep pulling here. So I'm definitely noticing that. Look at water again, right? Isn't this interesting? Look at water. Auto water energy. Yeah, look at this. It's like I'm not sure how to interpret this though. I'll be honest. I'm gonna have to look at this for a second. I thought I did until I pulled the second one. I was like, wait a second. Wait a damn second. But so this is the harmony channel. This is strength. This is my conduit. Like, think about like a freight train or like an Acela train just coming through nonstop, blasting through here. So it starts with this communication, like you find a note from someone that you're like, oh, they do like me. It's that. Top down, the universe says, like, we don't have full communication, but the depth of the universe goes way, way deep. It's not just what you think you know. It's beyond that and then 1,000 times more. Logically, you have control. You have logic. You have black or white situation. It's Cancer energy. It's really in charge. I love this Queen of Cups energy. That's what this is. So that comes in with a really strong Cancer energy that I'm in charge. See, look, it's matching this. I like the Emperor energy. But what's coming in here is this is like almost like fighting at all odds. But when you have the Five of Swords, that could also be Aquarius energy or like, mental conflicts, that kind of thing. People come in with that. Like, and so I love to have a good argument. I'll be honest. Like, that's just me. So that's just like, I'll get into a good argument. So that's one good thing I have with a couple of friends. Like, we'll argue and they know. And I love arguing. And it's like not personal. And then it took us a long time to get that way, but I'm like, I still love you. But we get into that deep argument, and it's so fun. You should try to do that with your friends. Say, hey, look, guys, can we try something? Like, really argue, but like we'll set the tone here. And even if you get mad, you guys will have to still work it out. But you guys will say stuff, and you feel so good about everything. I'm telling you, it's a really good way to get that feeling out. It takes a little while to work through it, but look at Emperor energy. Whatever this energy is, this is your higher self saying, giving love to this current version of yourself. This is the cup. The cup's just being dropped off. No one's staying here. There's no one staying to be with you on this one. The cup itself is value. It's almost like you're taking the cup and going back, which is a very interesting way to look at it. That's why there's like a no thank you. You're taking the cup to say, hey, no thank you. Like, this is the person you should talk to, and you're saying no thank you. The person you're talking to and you're saying no thank you. Based on this information, you should say no thank you. That's a short throw energy. The universe is saying yes. Say no thank you. It's gonna feel weird, awkward, but it's gonna pay off in the future. You're getting closer. You're feeling it. It's like you're fighting this divine connection. That's Emperor energy. One of these people is Emperor energy. That's the King of Cups. That's the divine one. That's the powerful one. There it is. Study or love. That's the one who's sending the note, the divine note, the love note. The one you've been writing about, that kind of guy. Look at this. There it is. There's the thank you. It goes from no thank you to thank you. The cup is like thank you. It's like giving you that permission to then express feelings. Because you're at the place where you can't express feelings, but you want to, see? You say, oh, we're just talking about possibility. We're just talking about reality. Because this person talks about reality and says, I'll talk reality with you if you want to talk reality. But whatever this is, they want to understand whatever this is the reality that they have to share with you. Because there's no joke. There's no messing around. Like, the universe exists with them. Like, this is divine. If we get, and I'm going to pull here in a minute, if we get the magician, we're talking about the master manifester. So they're very close to finding that. And it's almost like they're looking for this. But this is Taurus energy. This is actually the life lesson and walking life lesson. It's also one of the people that kind of find themselves creating as they go. Creating people's other life lessons. It's not a bad person, but it's also a person who doesn't understand the power that they hold within their own existence. See, look, it's this. It's the money they create. It's the life lessons. It's the power they create through that. It's this. You can actually see it's sitting on top of the Emperor energy. See the past life? It's the power they create through this energy. This could be the Empress energy as well. But it's that passion. It's almost like it's like, oh, you flirt, but you have no idea how powerful that flirting is. That little communication spawns something that's never been seen before. They're fighting something. There it is. We have the air sign energy, which is also could be that Gemini, could be Libra, could be Aquarius. So they're always on your mind, and for someone's always on their mind. That's what we come down to. Typically, I read for this. When I read, I always tell my guides, just bring it out straight. And they say, okay. And then they get this. So this would typically come out as a straight out Aquarius. This would be Knight of Wands, would be a Sag or Sagittarius. This would be a Scorpio. And that cornerstone being like that would be a decision or possibility of a decision. You have infinity and you have the thank you, have the basically calling in a favor to the universe. You've been fighting something or fighting with an Aquarius or fighting the idea of an Aquarius or an air sign. That's Emperor energy. And on the other side we have, it's also an Emperor. So even going this other direction brings you back home and saying like this Aquarius brings you into this Emperor energy or Emperor-like energy. So there could be an elder or an older sign that's playing a part here. Could be work or school related. That's the thing. And there's Gemini or Lovers energy that's playing a part here. They're not in alignment. There's something that's going down. I don't know why I don't know why they're not in alignment, but something's not working. Gemini is the one. Like, I get that. The Gemini is definitely the one. Makes the situation whole or complete. What else do we have here? I might actually do something really unique here for a second. maybe not. Let's see. I never checked if my audio is all good. I'm trying and trying and trying. All right, how's everyone doing, guys? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was trying to fix it. I was like, I don't know. Just interesting. So VJ, I pulled for you, and ironically, if you guys go back and look, I pulled the Eight of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse twice over. And I didn't say anything. I just went quiet and did it. And I was like, what is this? And I'm trying to figure out why that would happen. Like, because I'm not going to pull this, I don't want to pull this into a live reading, but I wanted to see what that was. I think that's what it is. That's so interesting. Yeah, so it doesn't look good. I'm not laughing at you, but I'm saying I can see why you're here. It's not the end of anything, no. It's just a redirect. That's all. As you're saying, financial crises. That's the kind of energy. See, look, yeah. See, now the energy's jumping in. Yeah, all right. Back it up. Yeah, look, like, see, the chariot and the worker. It's like driving to work, making money. All right. Let me keep going. I just want to keep it on general, but I think money definitely is a financial thing. I think that is a big issue. I think the markets are definitely being played with a little bit, like a little bit. It's an interesting way to look at it, but let's look at this 9-card read. Yeah, there's the Sun card again, and there's the Two of Wands again. See that, guys? Isn't that weird? Just jumping out. So crazy. I'm glad I'm doing this on live. I really am. So it's basically saying this is not just you. This is a lot of people. They might not have the same exact situation, but the Sun's coming out. It hasn't come out just yet for you. You're probably having a harder time. The Two of Wands is Emperor energy. Being direct with you, 3/21, March 21st. Look at the situation coming in. That's what they're talking about. A lot of people are talking about how, and this is no financial advice to you, but I'm talking about how, like, people are talking about how the investments of crypto, like, they're tokenizing all this stuff. This is one of those things I was talking about, you know? And this is kind of what we're doing, is we're looking at that energy. See, look at this, higher self energy. And as I go through and I start to read cards, I look at this and I say, I don't want to read for no reason. I never try to. I try to try to avoid to read that stuff for myself. But like for collective energy, it's kind of curious to see what would come out. And asking this, like, so not just for BJ, but for others, saying financial stuff, saying, hey, what's your financial future look like? Higher self, look, you actually have like an extra card. So where it would be uncomfortable here to ask, it's Emperor energy saying, no, let's do this for the best reason. Emotions say, yeah, like it's all light up. It's good energy. That's what we have, all of this. We have these. And I talk about the sunflowers as a really good sign of like growth. They'll do nothing without the sun. The sun disappears. They need the sun. They need that a bountiful, the rays, the growth. You know what I'm saying? That they're here, they're alive. And there's even one off in the distance that doesn't get the same. So it's almost like the neglected one. This could be you, that energy. The universe says we started with the wand, right? We started with this. We started with that wand. There might have been this one moment you felt like you weren't enough. But financially, yeah, see, cards are jumping. Look, this is millions. I've actually asked and tried to go into ChatGPT. I said, hey, I have 5 tarot decks randomly intershuffled. What are the odds of these cards falling next to each other, next to aligned, all that? Millions. Possibly billions, depending on where they fell. This is called the golden position. 2 of wands is basically telling you that we have 2 of wands is that 3-2-1 energy. It's testing you, saying when this triggers, when this kicks off, whatever this is, and like I said, this could be, and I know that the best way for me to explain it is it's like the 10 of cups is March March 11th to March 20th. So that would be 10 of cups, like that celebration, all the people outside with the 10 cups and their hands up. The next card after that is this. It's like they have the house, they have this, and they're looking out for the next adventure. So I'm telling you guys, when I'm looking at this, is saying this is the next wave of something. This is like I'm looking out and saying what is this coming, what's coming in. So you're seeing something come in and you're just like, do I do it or don't I? Do I? And it's looking good. It's looking real good. At the heart chakra, look, ready? Boom. You know you have to go deeper. You have to really believe or go deeper. Message sent. Message sent. Look at this. Intuition, look at this. I was just saying millions to one. Millions to one. If this is hitting you, it's hitting you. Who knows? But whatever this is your higher self sending you the message saying, let's lock and load, get this in. Wow. You guys see this? See that? The justice kicking off? As we sit here, this is almost like unfair. It's unfair. It's unjust. Because this is going to take off and you're going to basically have your higher self. You're going to say, I'm in. Your higher self says, there you are. And you're going to say, fist bump. Say, there you are. It's going to be like you're sending a message as your higher self sends you a message. So what you're basically saying is, I want to be like you. And your higher self says, I'm waiting for you. If that makes any sense, vibrationally, you're trying to get there as your higher self says, come meet me. And you're working together with your intuition going up. Look, 9 of Cups. We're almost at that point. I just said 10 cups. Remember all the people outside in that place? It's there. We're getting into that mode. You're just waiting. You're almost there. These are Pisces energies. We're getting into Pisces season. This is like we're heading right there. We're so close. We're so close. You are about to come into something so big. Your mind can't even wrap your head around it right now. I'm serious. Whatever this is, you're either getting yourself lined up on a spiritual level. It's almost unfair. Somebody or something's told you something almost secretive, like lucrative, powerful. It's put you almost on a disalignment. Like it's like the universe is like, I see this as not even fair anymore. It's pulling you. Like, see how the higher self has pulled your alignment out? See this? Like you're like, let me just drop an also in there. It's like you're what you have done is like you have ensured not only yourself but a legacy of wealth, a legacy of long-term money. This is about to, when this takes off at March 20th or March 21st, when this kicks off, this is going to make you look wealthy. The wealthy is going to be it's going to be unheard of. People are going to be like, what is going on? This is changing everything. Look at judgment energy. You have changed everything. This is coming up very fast. Your higher self says, I cannot wait for you. This is almost like a second or third version of this. They're saying there's another version of this shiny card. I'm like, there's no way. And they said, you watch. Like, see? They're saying you watch. But they're mocking because you can't see. And they're saying use your intuition. That's what this is. Logically, use your intuition. And that's why we have the moon card here, which comes back to Pisces energy. Pisces energy can also see. You might have a Pisces in your chart. You might have Pisces allies. You might have a Pisces friend, a lover, ex-lover. Who knows? Pisces might play a very, very, very important role in this transition coming in. But we have Pisces playing a very important role. They have to. You might not want them to, but they do. I do believe they do help you, but I think this work is going to pay off, though. This is a very, very big payoff. More than you've ever expected. This payoff helps you get beyond this time, space, and reality. Whatever this is amazing. It sets you up because the reality is you're building abundance beyond this place. Let's keep going here. Yeah, it's going beyond. It's going above. It's going to create. It's going to find. See how these are winged out on the top here? It's interesting. Like, I don't ever pull like this. It's only for this Cosmic Collective am I doing this. And I'll sometimes do this like for my really close friends. I'll get these interesting pulls. I never mention it. But because I'm on a Cosmic Collective, I'll talk about it. Yeah, Cancer energy, it's moving. But it's coming in. It's the higher self saying, no, I've got this. Here's the justice. The higher self is bringing you something. Saying, no, let me handle it. Wow, imagine that some helping hand comes in and says, allow me to do that. Think about it like this. You have like a tab, a bill, something's owed, and they say, no, let me pay that for you. Or something even better yet, like this comes in and all of a sudden your higher self says, now check. Or something like that. I want to see like notification or something comes in because you have it's you and a bunch of almost unsuspecting people get rewarded. Really rewarded. See? Like you've been almost like holding off against the storm. At work or working. That's the justice. Lady Justice comes in. I love the Queen cards. I love them. And that's just divine communication. You guys have been talking, but almost like the angels have been playing a part in this communication. Your growth. Your long-term growth. Whatever this growth is, it gives you this ability to kind of find yourself, build yourself, and find yourself. This is the thing. It's the work relationship. It's the working relationships that you have. Don't dismiss those. Those are powerful. Those are very powerful because it puts you on a whole new level. We have the June energy. We have the June energy. And then paralleling that is we have the Scorpio energy. So we have water energy. But what I'm seeing here is we have this ability to kind of enjoy something coming up really, really amazingly. Like a lot of money, a lot of wealth starts coming in. And then the depth comes in. Almost like holding off, something comes back, something goes like, you are sitting very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Like whatever this is puts you in a very good place. Higher self has demanded this. It's set up what I call the backbone of this. It's this. It's almost like it's not sneaky. It's just a higher self. No, a higher self can kind of like take the steering wheel. It's like that kind of energy. You're the best version. Like you're being very good. There's something coming down here. It's like you were holding off. They were telling you go, and you stopped. You waited. It was out of either you weren't ready, you weren't comfortable, you were holding back, you weren't ready. But because you weren't ready though, you were working on yourself doing other things. And you became very intelligent. Like you learned something, but now they're on your mind all the time. Man, what is this? It's this. The higher self says, where are you? In a way, you've almost gained it. I don't want. It sounds real weird, but like an extra skill. It's like you've tapped an extra ability or an extra skill doing something. That's what this is. You've definitely tapped into something. I love this. I love this. It's what I'm seeing here is almost like you're finding yourself through this other person. You can see like the balance here. So what I'm getting here is like through you and this other partnership or this other person. It could be even a new person because we have the sun up here in this top corner, this emotional cornerstone. We have this coming in this here and now. This is the higher self saying, I'm sending this message in. You've been holding off. You've been very patient. I applaud your patience. I really do. The divine even know the angels notice this patience to the point they go, wow. Like you've been tested. Like people say, you're the one. I really want, like people want you. It's almost unfair though. Like the emotional like burden you've been carrying. That's the difference. If this is for you, let me know in comments. Because that's really different. Because there's one pentacle left. Like you just feel like you burnt everything out. But underneath it all, because your higher self says, hell no. Look at, there's no way. Look at, you're the best choice. Like who would not want you as a partner? As a long-term partner? Look at how powerful you are. You can stand alone. Look, you can work alone. You're not sneaky. You're very honest. You're very honest. That's what you have to understand. Look, you're not blocking. You can make money. That's the thing that you're not seeing. Underneath it all, the divine has your back, and that's the backbone. And you're willing to send that message to say, this is who I am. That's the difference. It's so amazing because we see ourselves from a different perspective sometimes, from a different view, and we don't necessarily take a moment to say, whoa, you know, am I good enough? And that's the thing. And yes, you are. You're very good. You're amazing. You're the dark horse candidate to a lot of people, and you just don't think you are. You have this judgment about yourself that like people will never want me. And that's the thing. It's like you're kind of be more than that. You have to be more than that. You know, the sun to the moon kind of energy. But I didn't pull it for that particular like, oh, look at the match. I pulled it more like you're hiding something or there's something inside that you're not dealing with, or you're afraid to kind of show that vulnerability. You're afraid to like let it out. But see, the guy's like, no, but also there is a match. Like, see, that's them. That's how crazy that is. That's how crazy the guides are. Like, this is like no, this channel is like no fucking way. This is so crazy. It's so nuts. Because this hits somebody. This is hitting somebody saying like, you're gonna get your match. You're not just gonna mess around, but you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait, and you're gonna wait, and you're gonna find yourself. You're waiting but you're finding yourself. No one's saying don't be happy, don't enjoy your energy, don't enjoy who you are, don't enjoy yourself, your happiness, the deepness that you bring. You are there. You are absolutely there. You're the queen of queens. You're the empress. You know it. You're the king. You're the emperor. You know you are. You walk in, people notice you. You know, you walk in, that's what I say. Like, you walk in, you just say hi to people, and people go, oh, I wish I had that. Whatever that is. Because you bring it from a place that they could never have. And that's the difference. They want to bring it. They want to have it. They don't have it. It's not because they're a Libra or a Capricorn or Sag, and there's a Scorpio that have, no. It's because their soul's starting to come out. Their soul, their light body, as it would be. That's all that is. It's a belief in that understanding that we have a soul urge. We have a number. We basically look into numerology. We start to understand where that all comes from. If you guys haven't done that yet, take a look at your natal charts, because that stuff's crazy. Like looking at what your soul number is, or your I don't know if you guys have looked at any of your life numbers, but your life path numbers and any of that stuff, it really comes in with this like interesting like alignment. Like I met people, like people like nines and sevens and stuff like that, they get along. Because I'm a nine, but nines get this weird rap sometimes. But nines are sometimes coming with leadership skills and all this other stuff. Depending on what they do, they're leadery. And sometimes they're unable to finish anything, and that's why I try to commit myself. And I do, and I say I'm going to commit myself to finishing the learning channel. Yeah. So, see, and that's the thing is you guys have these numbers. Like I have, like, I'm a 9 and like 22s, and I love like 3s, and it's so amazing because like once you start crossing into the 11, it's amazing. But even the 3 though, Sanchan, it's like trying to be expressive, right? You're trying to get into that imaginative idea, the artistic abilities. And I think what I find, or at least I've understood from my guides, at least, we have like an Eldwin who's a 22 who's already been through all this, and they're kind of coasting, and it's not a bad thing, but they're helping others learn like me, and I need to get past this last cusp to get into the 11. It's like the master life path numbers, but whatever this is, it's an interesting place, and one of them is being generous. That's what a 9 is being compassionate, being deeply responsible, like Ryan Reed's being wise about it, not just giving you guys something. But I'm trying. My spiritual life matter is contained in these, like the 3s, the 6s, the 9s for me. That's usually what happens. So that's what it is. So you'll see I pick up on different things, but I love reading the cards. I love reading the energy. But like even here, like when I read you guys, I'll call stuff out, but I won't talk about how like beyond the veil is right here. Like you can get to your loved ones. Like if you could go beyond this lady and you go past her, you could go see anyone that had died beyond her. Like that's all that is. So that's what I'm teaching you guys in the learning channel. At least that stuff. So I'm getting into that, explaining where that stuff comes from. Because I think it's very fascinating. And I have a friend that can read a deck of cards. I'm like, that's awesome. I was like, that's so cool. I was like, bring it home. Bring it home. I think I would love that. Just take out a regular playing deck and just read somebody. You know how intimidating that would be? Especially me, like a 6'3", come out and just point at someone and say, what did you just say? Pull a playing card deck and just shuffle it really fast, throw it down and say, just call out something like your Libras, something. Gemini on, Oh my God. Just do a quick 9, fast 9 on them. What? See, this is work. Getting to work. Very interesting. See, this is interesting. I just turned my intuition off for a second. This right here, I said I'm turning it off for a second. I wanted to see what is coming through. Yeah, see? It's like now fighting. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's get going. See, I don't care. I don't care what's out there. I just want to see what happens. See? There's my intuition. See, now we're working. We're back to working. This is a very interesting read. I actually have never had something quite like this. But I think this is kind of like working but not working. This is like getting sneaky because you guys get like an inside sight. You guys can have a logical choice or a spiritual choice. This is kind of like, it could be a tower moment or not a tower moment. But the reality is you want to know, but you don't want to know. You want to know just enough. You want to be able to influence your reality. And that's what it is we get down to that manifestation idea, the manifestation of spirit. And then that's like through hard work, through the overprotective, the idea. Some people say it's smothering, the rebellious. You will never And then there's the regretful. That's a spiritual. That gets you deeper in realizing I'm more of a soul than I've ever been. That's the energy. That's when we start to look at those colors and lights and idea that we look at how we existed before time, before we became here. That's what we want to look for. That's what this is, because when we look at this energy, we try to end what this is, because we try to realize that see this moon energy, that's what this is. We try to say, why am I so regretful of one little thing? See? And there's that 10 of Cups energy. And then this new love comes in. I think that's the other thing is, how many times you have to ask yourself, how many times does new love come in? How many times does a new lover come in as you're not even expecting it? You're sitting there too busy worried about this past lover. Oh my God, I can't believe they left me. Oh my God, I'm not good enough. Oh, this is not working. Why don't they love me? And it's not even that they don't love you. It's that maybe that you're not aligned. Your vibrations are just way off whack. And that's the proof. That's probably the truth, being honest. But I can't say that without certain, unless I read them energetically. Being really fair, because sometimes I feel like some people are so detached they don't even exist in my reality, and I'm not kidding you. See, the angel backing me up here saying it's real. That's the communication, saying we have this vibration. If you look between the cups, it's not water; it's a vibration. It's a wavelength. So if you look at it, you can see like colors. Everything we see is all wavelengths. My voice is a wavelength hitting your ears. That's all wavelength. Don't be so detached. Understand. Connect with me. You know, don't be a business mind. Be just a moment. Just be a moment of a compassionate reality and say, I got this. I can hear this. So what this is the universe saying we're going to connect, and we're going to see that the truth is you're connecting because you have to get to some other place. Soul tribe energy. You're brought here to do something. You want to be connected to something bigger, better. And that's what this is. Once we connect the soul tribe energy, the next phase of that soul tribe energy is to say, how do I connect? What connected me? And we always say, what was it? And I never really explored that until now. Now what I'm starting to see is we start to connect through, it looks like past life, past unaliving, as it would be said, to be more appropriate. So the unaliving is usually like some of us had some kind of issues with each other. We basically are paying a past life debt even. That kind of energy. And that's where this regret comes in. We're trying to figure it out and we want to make sure we're good. Hangman energy. And we're always holding back from that because we're like, I don't want to figure this out anymore. Dark Horse Candidate comes in. That's usually the same person at the end of the story because they have to figure it out. Marriage. So what I usually get from people getting readings is those people who are married for a long time or have those long-term relationships get grounded at the very end. They find out that there's 4 seasons, 4 directions, there's 4 elements. They understand that they're confronting nothing more than the reality of that surrounds them every single day. They can be rebellious all the time. They can be ruthless. That's fun. They can manifest, but they have to understand the rigidity of the number 4. Because that life number, whatever that is, it does lock people in, and we have that happen all the time. It's very interesting, in whatever that is, and I don't get into the numerology a whole lot on the channel. Maybe I should do that more. But mathematical logic and that kind of connection to that deep hidden spiritual knowledge is there. It's absolutely there. It contains that life matter that we have. So that's what I'm talking about when I say, like, I'm a number 9. But getting to work, when I look at these numbers, I don't necessarily dive all the way in, but you can see how this is a center line energy at a root chakra level, saying this is a wavelength of creation, saying you were put here to do something more amazing. See, cup wavelengths. We have this water. We have this divine offer. This is an abundance thing. The cup coming through here says you are worth something more. It's not attached to anything, to be very fair to you. The moment of freedom comes whenever you ask for it. It's not whenever you give permission to another person, say, you want it, you want it, you want it. No, it's when you say, can I have this? To the universe. I'm going to pull from another deck here to show you something. I think the universe is saying to you, you are always free, but you just don't believe you can have freedom. Whatever that means. See how there's a hangman underneath it all? There's a little bit of regret there, almost guilt. I wouldn't say guilt, but worry. I would look to see the Queen of Wands before I would commit to something, but or at least the Strength card. But there it is. There it is. Let me know you see this, and let me know by hitting the like button, the love button. Let me know you're sharing this channel, because I just literally called the card out before I pulled it again. Good golly, Miss Molly. This teacher is on fire. Mr. Cosmic's not coming to school tomorrow, kids. He went viral. I pulled it again. I pulled it. You know what I'm doing? It's like I'm pulling this like as I call it. Like I know I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it ahead of time. This leftover energy isn't leftover energy. This is what I'm using to cook. Let Cosmic cook, baby. Holy Christ. Yeah, Capricorn energy. This is devil in the details. Look at the readings. This is it. It's study or love. This is the same thing. I'm studying you guys, loving the readings, and we're creating something new, manifesting this spirit of a material that we've never had before. It's like the honeycomb. Like, it's like they're having that nice, beautiful honeycomb after they're gone, after the bees have left. That. It's so beautiful. Yeah, look, this is the infinite creation. Look, I just have to put this energy somewhere, but then it ends up being something even brighter, bigger. But I connect to something I just don't understand. Look, and it's like, and they go, and you don't have to. You don't have to. Just add it to those other cups that I've been talking live, doing the coffee and cards. It's not gimmicky. It's because it's a different read. I'm trying to find that energy, that vibe. It's a different vibe. You guys know. If you're with me, you know. If you know. You guys know. Tell me you're with me. But it's a different vibe when I read. And I get into a different place. That's what we're looking for. See? And that's what we want. We want those vibes. So whatever this leftover energy is, it's from you guys. It's saying, hey, this is what we have left. It's a detached, uncaring energy saying, hey, this is an opportunity. I would say opportunistic, but like it's more than that. It wasn't like someone took advantage of anybody. It's almost like you felt like you were taken advantage of. And you're like, it feels like that, but I can't. I feel I wanted something, I didn't get it. See, yeah. Little birdie told me I just didn't get what I wanted. I can manifest, but I can't. See? See? Try again. It's like it's the belief in you can still do forever. You haven't gone the whole way. They say the whole mile, but I don't know if that's the truth. Ten of Wands is a long way. We've been encountering that a lot. It's a lot of passion there. 10 Wands is a really, really passionate card. The thing there is you're almost there. You're just stuck. You're just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. This card's coming out probably next week. So it's available to members only right now. So, but reality is, right this moment, we have to put those wands down and just take the one wand that matters. And that's the reality, is just drop everything else and just get going. Kick them down. Just go. We've been carrying these all, but I think the reality is you want to cash those in, and that's what ends up happening because you're so stubborn. You're so stubborn. It's not a bad thing, is it? I mean, is it really? Are you stubborn? No. Maybe a little bit. But you end up getting hurt. Moving forward, we have to look at this Wands, Knight of Wands. This could be holding back. This could be kind of not sure, because unless you're being desired, but I think this could be you moving forward to somebody else. We have this. I like this. This is actually, we have you going forward because it is an infinite situation. This is a possibility of marriage. And on top of that, you hear what I'm saying? This is past life. And past life calls you to be into the connection. Let's pull for this past life. But look at, we already got the miracle here. We got the miracle making a wish, and we get another one. And then we hit regret. Why do we hit a wall here? I think we have to learn from pain. I think that's one of our issues. I think we put ourselves through pain. We might learn through that pain, the ups and the downs. We go up and down. What is this pain for? Because I'm looking at something. A lot of money's coming in. If you're catching this, a lot of money's coming in. Star energy. Catch that ride. Catch it all the way in. Really, really. Let that ride be your star to victory, whatever that is. It's like, let's see if I can get a timeline for you, because I think that's going to be really helpful. 3 of Wands. Because I think 3 of Wands is like, this is all March energy. March, April energy. Like, really? The only one, yeah, that's just end of the year energy. It's like, it's all done. You cash in. You cash in at the end of the year. How am I missing that? Oh, you cash in half at the end of the year and keep going. Wow. And then you're regretful that you cashed in half. Holy cow. I don't know if you're investing, but you're making money. You're making money. I don't know. Look, you're making money. Bold moves. Bold moves, bro. Bold moves, bro. But this is getting you into a really safe space. You're like a bold... Look at bold moves. I love what I see here. I love what I see here. Look, I love what you are very, very powerful. I would honestly look at the investing side of things, really. If this is hitting you and you've been considering investing, look at crypto and stuff and look what they're talking about. I don't want to give you like my personal stuff because then I get tied into everything, but I was the one that I actually talked about the XRP when it was breaking out and we started to go out. But I'm telling you, I think that those are really, that's the one. No financial advice tied in here. Honestly, I gotta keep myself clean here. But my guides had put me to that, saying like, look at that one, and there's a couple others, and I was like, what? And they really pointed at how the financial system it's changing. Go look at March 10th and stuff. I'm like, what? Like, it's so bananas. If you look up March 10th and you look up the ISO 20022, that tells you that we're going through this major shift, this overhaul, this banking overhaul. And they're doing this change because they want to kind of shift everything to crypto, which I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Like, whatever, mortgages or whatever. But it's interesting. Yeah. What's up, Teja V? All right. Let's see here. All right. I am well. I'm very well. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's interesting. It's interesting because they're trying to do something, and see, look, and I was just gonna say something about it, and I'm like, and star cards, star energy, it's like insane. Between us, just see what happens by February 18th. Like, that's like kind of what they're saying. Not the full ride, but something happens. I don't know. Could be an announcement. See? Passionate. I think a lot of people believing in something obviously causes a wave too. It causes a shift, a monumental shift too. That's another thing. Kind of like we did that with the messages we created with Dogecoin and all that weird stuff. Like, people were like, ha ha ha. And we were like, don't ha ha ha. Don't make fun of it. People were like, what? And so that was the thing, you know? But people just did that. All right. Let's see if I can get anything else here. See, this is Soul Tribe. Yeah, see, that's interesting. That's interesting. So this is interesting. I like this, but it's telling me that you have, or somebody has. There's definitely a connection between you or somebody else. Past life. Because when this Knight of Wands comes in from this cornerstone, especially like from here, it's higher self. It's coming in like basically coming in as directed from divine. And it's coming in with the wand to your soul tribe, saying you're very, very powerfully connected to a soul tribe. Top down notification gets delivered. I think you'd probably say you're out in the cold, but I'd say this is more like you're setting yourself up to something amazing. Yeah, there it is, brand new start. Harmony and strength not affected. It's kind of like this is shrapnel. Like this would be shrapnel, and X would be shrapnel. Like, hey, sorry, I can't talk to you anymore. What? The one you used to be really super in love with is no longer in your life anymore. Sorry. I wonder if this is money. That's the only thing I can think of at this moment that would change this. It could be. Maybe this is something, a decision you're about to make that you never thought about making. No, it's passion. It's passion. There's a logic decision here too, but there's a passion decision here more than that. There's like you're burdened by something, and I think that's what's coming in. And you're trying to distract yourself, I think, with something else. Hey, look. They're meeting about this brand new start. There's a brand new start, and the judgment's being passed on you. Whatever that is, it's definitely being passed on you. It's saying that you have been overthinking this. What if you overthink this way too much, and you say, is this not? What happens if it isn't? Who cares? What happens when you've never overthought it, or you didn't care anything about it? Take a moment, close your eyes, and just envision that moment when you didn't care. Who cared? No one cared. Like, no one cared. I bet you they really start to really kind of come back to you, because they were like energetically realizing you didn't care. Look. You just didn't care. You just didn't care. The reality of it was, like, top down, the notifications stopped coming in, or you said, hey, you notify me. You didn't chase them anymore. The chase stopped. The divine says, we allow you to go on the hunt. Like, that's amazing. Because it doesn't let you usually do that. Become more powerfully attractive, alluring. Demure is a better way to look at it for some. But that energy just lets you kind of go free and gives you the freedom to go and find yourself. See, look at. See what I'm saying? Millions and millions to one. Millions to one. It's amazing. But this stuff you kind of dismiss, and we look like we dismiss it all the time. The universe comes in and says, why do you dismiss this? This is your future self saying, we're so close to getting a life lesson done with that one. You're good. You're really good. Look, you have this ability, but you ignore just the littlest things. It's kind of like, have you ever had the battery in the fire detector go beep, beep, and you just keep beeping until it just didn't beep anymore? And you go, fixed. That's not fixing it. It's not fixing it. Replacing the battery's fixing it. And that's what this is like it's just quieted the battery. Instead of saying, hey, don't do that. And they would have said, oh, okay. And that's what the universe is saying, I tested you. And you just went quiet. You went crickets, crickets, crickets. You know what I'm saying? Look, they're soul tribe. Some of those are X's of soul tribe. And the universe is telling you or getting you into the mindset that even those people you were back, that's what it is. And it basically set you free. For whatever reason, it put a leash on you, but it set you free in a really kind of raw way, because you realized that burden, or some of that burden that you had, wasn't yours. You carried a lot of burden for other people. Even Soul Tribe back then. whatever this is. It looks like this is why you kind of start to shut people out. See, look, like there's the burden. I think you realize that you're like, I'm not carrying all of your burden, and that's the big difference maker. Dark Horse Candidate, when that Dark Horse Candidate comes in, it's allowing me to understand you a little bit better, saying like, hey, this is you having this understanding that you're Virgo energy, that this is Hermit energy. When I'm getting some of these other cards, I'm starting to get more of an understanding. Like the Devil cards are more Capricorn energy. Knight of Wands, we're getting Sag energy in the cornerstones here. The Two of Swords, we're looking at this deeper kind of like, I would like to hope that it's Libra energy in this upright being supported by the Devil card. But what I think is coming down is like this is the Libra energy that's trying to control the Devil card. I always give the Queen of Swords so much power. Like she is a powerful lady. So I like to pull here and just see what else we can get here, because it looks like somebody's working or going to do some more growth or some energy. Yeah, there's something's going to be building up. What are they doing here? Soul Tribe energy. So we have Soul Tribe over Soul Tribe. We actually have the center line where actually it's basically giving it up. It's like surrendering and committing to the community of that, whatever that is. This is past life. This is basically what's going to give you that energy, that help, that hope. There it is. That's your star energy. Let's do at least 4 connectors. There's a star energy saying past life dictates one of these connections. And I'm going to do this. Emperor energy. Could be you, could be them, older male, masculine. That's Queen. We really haven't been getting much of the Queen of the Wands, which is the Queen of the Wands is a powerful card. I was talking about the energy that she brings in. She's such a wild card. But let's keep pulling here and see what I get. The Hermit energy. Also, I liken this to be the Emperor in disguise sometimes, basically going out, hiding, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep going and see what else. We got really cool cards here. And there's the King of Wands. Look at, it's almost like this is someone looking for their match. But not only their match, their divine match, their soul match. Their divine soul twin flame match. So this person is like looking for you, but they're looking for you they have all of these really divine requirements. And there's some kind of notification coming down saying this is happening. From what I can see, what I can tell, this is happening soon, relatively soon, because we have the notifications hitting, like the Three of Cups energy, of course. What happens is the Cancer energy is just reiterating that the movement happens. We're getting into that divine empathy, like, I want you, you're on my mind. That connection energy. And then we have the duality of, like, how far do I push this? You know, did I go too far? Did I say too much? Should I have not said anything? That's the other side of this. We're going to bridge this one more time and then call it. Let's say, yeah, it's fighting off the others. That's what it comes down to. You know you have to fight off the others, and reality is, do you? Do you want to? Do you have to? I don't know. I don't think you have to. I think the reality is, I think you're already in that place where you're already won. And you just have to you have to basically take that mindset that you're in, that I am the best and I won. And it's okay to be there. They don't want anyone else, not from what I can tell. Yeah, see? King of Cups. They're not looking at somebody else. That's Scorpio energy. They want to change this whole thing. The better card would have been a Six of Cups, but they're just basically holding ground. They want to basically show how strong they are with their energy. What is it they want to change? I don't know. I think the marriage thing comes down to a really tough ride. Either you or them, or it might be one of them, has an issue with getting married, but that could be coming down to it could be coming down to that, the choice of marriage, the choice of making a decision. But you have the value, because that's the self-assured victory right there. Notification comes in. All right. Oh my God, you hear that? My voice just like crackled. All right, guys. And with that, I'm going to end my reading. So I appreciate you for taking your time and hanging out with me. And what I will do is I'll swing back, definitely be back on for live on probably Sunday morning. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back on Sunday. You guys be safe. Check out the new content, and I will see you guys on all my socials. See ya. Peace.